Hello, everybody. This is Pastor Green. We're doing another Bible study, Ruth chapter 4. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell, that way you get updated whenever I post a new video. Like the video, and also comment. You can say thank you, hi, thumbs up, smiley face, whatever you want to comment. That helps with the algorithm. Remember, I'm dyslexic and I stutter, so when I say a big word, I get a little confused. And there's some names at the end of this. I think I know them all, but we'll see what happens. Just bear with me, and here we go. Then sat Boaz to the gate, and sat him down there. And behold, the kinsman whom Boaz spoke came by, unto whom he said, Ho, such as one, turn aside, sit down here. And he turned aside and sat down. And he took 10 men of the elders of the city, and said, Sit ye down here. And they sat down. And he said to the kinsman, Naomi, that is come again out of the country of Moab, selleth a parcel of land, which was our brother Elimelech's. And I thought to advertise thee, saying, Bury it before the inhabitants, and before the elders of my people. If thou wilt redeem it, redeem it. But if thou wilt not redeem it, then tell me, that I may know, for there is none to redeem it besides thee, and I am after thee. And he said, I will redeem it. Then said Boaz, What day thou buyest this field of the hand of Naomi, thou must buy it also of Ruth the Moabitess, the wife of the dead, to raise up the name of the dead upon his inheritance. He has to get, Boaz has to get these elders together to make it official. And he says, here's the deal. There's a plot of land that is available to you because you're the next kinsman. But if you want this plot of land, you also have to marry Ruth the Moabitess. If you don't want to do this, I will do it. But this is how it goes. If you want the land, you gotta get the girl. So it's really up to you. And remember that her first child isn't going to be your child. It's going to be her ex-husband's child, because that's the law of the land. He's telling the people like this, and he's doing it in front of the elders, because if the person refuses it, there's this whole process that has to happen. And the kinsman said, I cannot redeem it for myself, lest I marry my own inheritance. Redeem thou my right to thyself, for I cannot redeem it. He's saying, listen, I can't redeem this land because Ruth is a Moabitess. It's going to kind of mess with my inheritance. My first child is, that's important to me, and I don't want it to go to somebody else. So I can't do this. Now there was a manner in former time in Israel concerning redeeming and concerning changing. For to confirm all things, a man plucked off a shoe and gave it to his neighbor, and this was a testimony in Israel. The law plainly states, if you don't want to be the kinsman redeemer, you take off your shoe, you give it to the next in line. You basically got to spit on the ground saying that you're a horrible person, you're giving up your inheritance. And so that's what this guy did. Now therefore the kinsman said unto Boaz, buy it for thee. So he drew off his shoe. And Boaz said to the elders and all the people, You are witnesses this day, that I have bought all that was Abimelech's, and all that was Shiloh's and Mahlon's, and the hand of Naomi. Moreover, Ruth the Moabitess, the wife of Mahlon, have I purchased to be my wife, to raise up the name of the dead of all his inheritance. For the name of the dead be not cut off from among his brethren, and from the gates of the place. You are witnesses this day. He's saying, everybody that's sitting here, you're witnesses that this man didn't want the inheritance, and that I'm going to get it. I'm also going to marry Ruth, and our first son is going to go to her ex-husband as his name to put out his name forever. And then after that, any children will be mine, basically. And all the people that were in the gate and the elders said, We are witnesses. The Lord make this woman that is come into thine house like Rachel and like Leah, which two did build the house of Israel, and now worthy in Ephraim to be famous in Bethlehem. They're saying, we're witnesses, it's going to be so. I hope this girl Ruth is like Leah and Rachel, where they have a whole bunch of kids. You have a whole lot of inheritance is going to come to you. And let be thy house at the house of Perez, whom Tamar bore to Judah, of the seed which the Lord give thee out of this young woman. And Boaz took Ruth, and she was his wife, and he went upon her, and the Lord gave her conception, and she bore a son. So remember, this very first son has to go to her ex-husband's name to put forward his legacy, and anything after that is going to be Boaz's name. And the woman said unto Naomi, Blessed be the Lord, which has not left thee this day without a kinsman, that the name be famous in Israel. And it shall be to thee a restorer of life, and a nourisher of thine own age, for thy daughter-in-law, which loveth thee, which is better to thee than 7 sons has borne him, She's saying, Naomi, you've been so good to me. I want to be good to you. You're going to have all these grandchildren. You're going to be it's going to be so great for you. And Naomi took the child and laid it in her bosom and became nurse to it. And the women of her neighbors gave it a name, saying, there is a son born to Naomi, and they called his name Obed. He's the father of Jesse, the father of David. So he's basically, this child between Boaz and Ruth is actually King David's grandpa. King David's father's Jesse, and Jesse's father was this guy Obed. And so if this didn't happen, we wouldn't have King David. Now these are the generations of Perez. Perez begot Harazon, and Harazon begot Ram, and Ram begot Abinadab, and Abinadab begot Nahshon, and Nahshon begot Salmon, and Salmon begot Boaz, and Boaz begot Obed, and Obed begat Jesse, and Jesse begot David. So because of this, we get to have King David in the future. Well, guys, that's the video. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click the bell where you get updated whenever I post a new video. Like the video and comment. Whatever you comment's fine. It helps with the algorithm. I'm going to put a couple links on the screen. The bottom right is going to be the Ruth Bible study. The top left is going to be a playlist I think you might like. And the bottom left is going to be a video YouTube thinks you're going to like. If you know somebody that might benefit from the study, please share it with them. You can also share it on social media. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.